Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail here today with a live stream for April 7th of FTL Faster Than Light Fast Edition. New edition, whatever. Yeah. So this is, oh, and hey, how are you doing? Let's see here. Got to get my chat in the right place. Layla Sight, and I think I mispronounced that. Impromptu streamer in chat. Yeah, kind of. I guess that's one way to look at it. But we are going to be doing some FTL today. I have played FTL quite a bit. For those of you who may be unfamiliar, I do have just some stuff on YouTube, and this will be going on YouTube today, but I am taking viewer requests for the ship here, so I don't know if y'all have any preference for what I play. Oh, I appreciate it. So Layla Sight or Layla Kite, anything else, I don't know. I'm terrible with pronunciations in real life enough as is. Some days I can barely pronounce my own name. But yeah, this is advanced nice. Advanced Quickness Edition. Hey, Blasting Star, how are you doing today? There's probably going to be just a little bit of a delay just because of XSplit and how I have settings up, but I try and have everything as close to live as I do, whether that's this game or another thing. So yeah, and one reason I do like the time slot that I'm doing the stream in is that it's a convenient-ish for both people in North America and Europe. It's kind of hard sometimes to get a good time frame that isn't really like late at night for one or the other. So I try and hit a little bit of that middle ground, as it were. Plus, some days work will just kind of open up and I can actually fit some time in here. So for those of you who are watching, if you don't have any ship requests, then I'm happy to do another random run. I do quite a bit of random runs. And like I said, this is just going to be hard. No other special rules or restrictions other than trying to see how far I can get. Usually I have a pretty good track record when I'm streaming. I don't know if it's because there's people watching, so I pay more attention to what I'm doing. But let's go ahead, and I think if you all don't really have any wants or desires or needs... Yeah, I am in the middle of a campaign replay. I actually deleted all of my data when Advanced Edition came out, and then I got a little bit burned out trying to unlock everything. I swear, getting the Crystal Cruiser back is not a mode of regret, but it's something that will happen probably once I unlock the Rock Type C. Of course, the Rock is the last one I've have to unlock, so I guess what I'm going to do here is probably just do a random ship. If y'all don't have any other suggestions, let me just go ahead and give it another minute just to let people pop in here. But let's go ahead and change this title to something along the lines of okay, Federation A on hard mode. You know what? I'll do that. My last Federation run was well, let me put it like this. My relationship with the Federation cruiser is complicated, so we're going to actually name this. It's complicated. Did I spell that right? Yeah, it is a little bit different, and I don't know if it's just because I'm talking my way a little bit. For those of you who have seen me do Fed A hard mode Sector 1, it's complicated. There we go. We'll update that title. We'll see how I do. Hello, thank you for those who are watching. Well, we'll see if I can live up to the real-time hype of, well, I mean, here's my thing. We're just going to go ahead and start here. Federation Cruiser, not going for any innuendo-ish style names today here. What I don't have, and I'd love to unlock the Federation B, but a little bit of that's RNG based, and you have to really kind of do a dedicated run to get to Sector 5 without upgrading your weapon system. So I may do that. Oh, good. I'm glad I spelled things correctly. I've had enough issues with that. But you start with 4 crew, so you can actually get a lot of events. Burst Laser 2 is great. Artillery Beam is good. You got to get some really good early sectors, because you do have really good offensive capability. I like to play the ship defensively. We have 2 useless stores. One of the downsides of the Federation is that you have nothing you can sell, and you have 1 less subsystem. So these stores are a little bit junk. I think I am going to try and see if I can play in the nebulas quite a bit here. Maybe actually be able to hit all of them, but there's no reason to go to a store on the start. So let's see. What can we do? Prepare for a fight. Oh, is this going to kill me at the very beginning here? I think we are going to be okay. If I can take out their weapons right now. See, the problem is the mini beam and the ion can just totally obliterate me right now. And I only have one layer of shields, so there we go. So my shields are going to be down probably by the time that'll cycle again, so I just hope I don't get hit by a weapon, but we may as well have air on. I can't dodge this. Yeah, I mean, playing a ship defensively in hard mode is really, really tough. Yeah, being a tank is a lot harder in hard mode, aptly named. And that's what I ran into before. It's just like there's 90% of the fights that you'll do fine if you're playing more defensively if you beef that up. And I like actually upgrading, when possible, my artillery beam to like level 3 pretty early on. But yeah, that's exactly what you get into. You're exactly right. It's that that other 10% of ships that are just awful, and they completely obliterate your run. Like, see here, for instance, we're going to be once again going for the weapon system early, but this is a dual laser and probably an Artemis missile, and this is just going to do a lot of damage to us, really, no matter what we do, especially if I don't have my engines on here. So, oh no, it's just a Leto missile. I still hate Leto missiles very, very much, and I'm not even sure what happened to my shots here, but I'm going to be taking some damage because, of course, my dodge isn't very good. Well, I used to think that shield's on fire. Engine's on fire. See, this is just all the damage I'm going to be taking. Yeah, so that's the thing, is that I usually rearrange the crew as well. I don't know what I'm thinking right now other than just I really want my weapons to fire all the things. So let's see here. I really like keeping that pinned down. There we go. Artillery beam kind of failing there, but we'll get what we can. Probably need to go and get some healing in. Oh, right in the med bay. So a lot more damage than I like taking this early. Yeah, let's rearrange the crew. I usually actually put the Mantis in the weapons. But the shields are fine. I'll take y'all's suggestion. That's oh my god, I'm gonna do really horrible pronouncing names again. I'm sorry. A Wilma. That's not right. That can't be right. But let's see here. Rock in the this room, NG in the front, just because the rock takes so long to get anywhere. And Lu Jun is gonna be the pilot here because why not? Yeah, hard start is hard. 29 scrap. I don't know if the store is going to have a lot, but we're going to give it a try. Yeah, NG on shields. Okay, the difference between the shields and the weapons is that shield repair is good. Weapon repair is good. I'd love to have this Mantis on doors later on. But the thing is that if my weapon power gets taken, that really, really needs to get repaired faster, like right here, of course. Because these will always line up on the first shot. So, of course, what I gotta do is actually get my thing back in here. So right away, it's the RNG is not in my favor. Especially because the thing is that the Mantis on the shields is that the shields won't get repaired as fast, but they'll regenerate just as much. The repair thing does not go into the shield regeneration, so you'll still get some level ups for Sophia. Yeah, hard mode targeting, where I don't actually hit the auto target that time. And I don't know, is there actually 3 fuel's pretty decent here? I'm not going to take it. That's a decent Sector 1 surrender offer, but I'm not. Maybe I should do it. I'm not sure if it's just hard mode or Advanced Edition in general where they change the ship targeting to actually prioritize systems that are already damaged. I know hard mode has a huge buff for enemy borders breaking through doors. It's not awesome. I really hope I don't run out of fuel here. Let's see. What do we got in the store? Anything worth buying that we can buy? No. Not really. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if hard mode targeting is a thing. My understanding was that just Advanced Edition, they improved the targeting overall. But I have honestly only played hard mode on Advanced Edition, so I don't know for sure. And that's one reason my unlocking is slowed down so much. The flagship is so much more difficult on hard mode, for those of you that don't know. And yes, I do have my Mantis just sitting there repairing ever so slowly because it's scanners. And let's see here. Oh, good. One crew option right away. Fire suppression, rock crew, contact the survivors. Fire suppression. Something we could have sold to actually get something from the store. But still, we'll take it. And that mantis is just having a good old time repairing. So I guess I'll go for my usual, try and get level 2 shields by the time we're done here. This is going to be another fight at least. Yeah, I should be good here. I may actually, assuming my weapons don't get hacked, and that's a pretty steep assumption. Yeah, fire suppression is probably going to be sold. Yeah, they can't hurt me, and I'm not getting hacked. So I'm not going to target their weapons because the last thing I want is for them to bump the power to other systems, which is also a thing the AI didn't do nearly as often in the original edition, which is funny that we're still talking about that a little bit. It's been over a year since it was released, I think. But yeah, Burst Laser 2 is going to be doing a lot of work for me the first few sectors. And see, look, now they got their drone control up, and that anti-drone drone is going to do a ton of good for them. But I'll just keep letting my people level up, and they're trying to run away. And that's exactly why I targeted when I target. I guess they have a repair drone in there somewhere. Yeah, that's... It looks like it's repair droning. It actually looked like it was going to get a pretty tough jump. And so let's not suffocate ourselves. Barring bizarre bad luck. Well, like I said, I thought I just saw the message change, but I don't think it was to immediately jump away. All right, 1, 2. I mean, I can possibly go through the exit. The last few runs I've had long range scanners, so it's kind of a mental adjustment having to go back to being in the dark about what's in surrounding sectors. Although it wouldn't have probably stopped my damage here. This is actually a pretty good stop. Right. Oh! That's stupid. I thought those were connected, and now this is where other people are watching, and I just need to take my time a little more. Alright, so let's rearrange our power. That was pretty good derp. I used to not play with the node connectors or anything, but I came to the realization that hard mode is difficult enough as is, that being able to tell at least what's connected later on is helpful. I'm getting really lucky with the amount of encounters I'm getting on ships. If there's one unfortunate thing... Oh, this mantis can't actually board. I saw the people go to the transporter room that's down here, and they can't actually board, so that's nice. Hopefully my weapons don't get shot at. My weapons got shot at. Alright. At least I got my shot off first. Oh, well, yeah. But that's why we have the mantis on weapons, because if the best offense on hard mode, or any mode really, is a good offense, I am not pleased. You know, I'll upgrade my shields. The one thing I'm holding out on is if there is a really good store. But right now, my shields aren't really an issue. It's actually surviving missiles. I've gotten a lot of missiles to the face here today. You really shot the artillery beam. You bastard. Alright. Yeah, weapons 3 is not terrible. It's actually something I don't usually consider just because I'm so pressed for scrap and other things. Okay, so we'll just... Okay, that air is going to come back in time. And one more missile just for fun and profit here. Alright, so if I go here, 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 I don't think I can hit the exit. But if I go up here and down here, I can definitely make the exit. Because that's going to be 1, 2 jumps, 1 nebula. That exit will be overtaken. You really don't want to do that in Advanced Edition. That was one of the early life lessons that I had. So let's actually go ahead and heal up our crew real quick while we have a minute. Not there. There. And depending on what happens in this place, I'll go ahead and upgrade my shields probably. At least that's what I normally do. Short-range scanners discover materials while we wait for the FTL. Explore the asteroid field. Yay! Actually did not take hull damage. Alright. So yeah, good decision to not do that. Let's just go ahead and upgrade the shields. Probably need to get one more reactor power, but I want to see if there's an early store in the next sector. So let's do this. And I could be hotkeying my way a lot better, but I've always been one to click, click, click with this game, so here I am again. Alright. Good, another drone. Another freaking missile launcher, though. That is really, really annoying. Should probably target the piloting first, though. And should probably turn off my air just to dodge the missile. There. Oh, I thought I'd actually dodged it. I did not. Alright. Okay, so these missiles are just... I actually think I've only had one missile miss so far, so... The RNG is not exactly in my favor. But 3 fuel's a really big get there. Yeah. My crew might need to breathe a little bit. That is... Air is still a thing. I do love a comic that I saw so long ago for the Linnaeus just being like on their ship. Oh my god, what are these stupid humans thinking? Putting oxygen in all of their ships and everything. It's flammable, it's dangerous, and let's see here. This is not the most exciting sector layout ever, but I always bias my sector selections by what's going to be more likely to get the Crystal Cruiser. So it's got to be the bottom one. And that'll put this in play. Maybe this will be a rock homeworld. I doubt it. Both of these ways have it away, but we'll do the Uncharted Nebula. Unfortunately, that means less possibilities for making things happen. Let me just update here. Sector 2. We'll just change the title here. Yeah, is that the link? There we go. Glad someone knows what I'm talking about when I just was like, it was so long ago, I don't remember a thing. And there's the early store. We're gonna pop here and then hit it because we can still go that way. This is a very nebula-y nebula, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna be doing anything with drones for a while, so 24 scrap with the store right nearby can be huge. And I feel like managing my stores have been a bit of a weakness for me lately. Fortunately, there's not something that's super tempting to buy here, other than maybe the clone bay or other than maybe early hacking, which of course I just sold my clones, so why bother? Mind control is also pretty interesting to get this early, but maybe I should invest in my ship a little bit more. I was hoping for maybe a better weapon, because none of these are super enticing. You all have thoughts on the store? Can sit here and delay. Definitely selling the fire suppression. So we'll do that. I don't think once you sell, I don't think you can get it back. I don't think. Nope. Like I said, I'm tempted to buy mind control. And I agree, the fire beam is a very fun weapon. Yeah. Early mind control would be kind of a paying it forward to see if I can get it in the next sectors. Of course, I need to have someone to man my scanners. Yeah, I may just go ahead and reinvest in my ship or see if I can get a lucky drop. Because right now I can... there's a few things I can do. I'm going to go ahead... Okay, there's no other stores nearby. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the artillery beam 1. Let's do this. Some people may say I'm a little reckless with spending my scrap, but like I said, for this ship with the artillery beam, it's not the artillery flat cannon, but I love doing it. And yes, I do agree, the fire beam is tons and tons and tons of fun. And I really should have bought some fuel there because there's no guarantee I'm going to get in a fight. Oh good, I got in a fight. They have a flat cannon. That's a little scary. But I should be able to get my shot off before then. So let's get everybody back to battle stations. Please, let's get some dodging. Oh good, they just fired all their shots at the same time. And hit my shields. So Mantis repair on the shields. Let's get some assistance. Actually, no, I don't need that. Yeah, lay of sight. That's true. Early upgrades are all very important when you can get them. And I think one of the issues that, or I guess one of the ways that I play differently than some other people who I've watched play as well, is that I'm not really huge into sitting here and farming skill ups. So you're not going to see me sit here and spend 20 minutes on the stream letting one ship poke at me. And that probably has contributed to me losing some close calls just from early damage that I took. But it's just my playstyle. So like I could take a 5-minute break with a ship that can't hurt me. Let's see here. This could double the jump time. So attempt to follow them. Oh, we got GM Fox. Yay, thrilled with friendlies. Now the important thing about this is that I can now move my Mantis. And I could move to doors or scanners depending on the thing, but we'll start with that cruise stabilization. Let's see. One of the risks of jumping back here is that if I run out of fuel, someone's going to catch up with me in a hurry, but it's going to be a thing. Okay, attack the pirate. I need your fuel. I do not need you to missile me. I do need you to board me in a non-system room. Or you can just board me in the med bay. That would be lovely. Let's do that. One slug. You'd think the slug would actually know, hey, wait, there's somebody in there. Well, the idea of farming is not so much to make it to Sector 8, because usually I have all the stuff I need by Sector 8. It's to make some of those early sectors, some of those close calls, that last 5% that can sometimes really screw you over, a little bit more manageable. Oh my god. You know what's really sad though is that Phase 2 on the flagship. Okay, I need to accept this offer to guarantee 2 fuel, but I'm just a little pissed about accepting it. And I'll get to your flagship Phase 2 point in a second here. Just because that missile's fired already and it's probably going to hit me, even if I accept the surrender. So, boop! And there's a fire! Alright, so I may actually take some more system damage here, which is awesome. It's like, we surrender, but F you. But anyway, yeah, the flagship Phase 2, that's where the inefficiency of boarding for hard mode really is where you really start to feel it. Phase 1, you can still, as long as you don't get hacked in the weapons. Oh, you know, I could have jumped. See, those are the little tips that's nice to have someone else pointing out to me, saying, hey, wait a minute, you didn't have to take that 2 damage and have everything on fire. But then what am I going to complain about? All right, 2 fuel. The rebels are on our heels. Let's see what we can get over here. Still not great on the fuel situation, so we got to open fire. It doesn't look like this ship can hurt us, so that's awesome. They're just going to board us in the med bay again. You guys are really smart. Alright, so Sophia's good at a little bit of everything. Too bad there's no door skill. Alright, so you can't hurt me. This is where I'm supposed to be farming skill ups, right? Maybe eventually their whole crew will try and board me. And things will just work out super swell. They have an NG repairing the shields, I guess. Of course, we'll never know because I don't have scanners. You know, I could potentially destroy their air supply, except that they will have people coming in to repair it. And I have the artillery beam, which of course makes boarding super fun. And will do damage anyway. I could turn it off. Well, I don't know. The stealth ship, I love the stealth A. I have not played the stealth A in a long time. Maybe I should for fun, but I find the stealth A has one of the easiest sector ones anyway. Okay, so this is just, I'm going to be boarded with no reward. Where are they? Okay, here we go. You all have fun with that. Just put you all here. Oh, well duh, if I don't have someone manning the doors are just going to open. That's smart. So you all really want to go to the engine room. Alright. Have fun there. Enjoy your lack of air. So they should stop fighting in this in just a second. You're really going into the cockpit right now? Okay. Run you out before you suffocate. This is lovely, by the way. Everyone's just... Yeah, I've not actually unlocked the Stealth C, which is a little unfortunate. Would be nice to do before long. Okay, doors closing. Air back on. No need to have beyond level 2 medbay right now. But yeah, Stealth A was probably this... My opinion, and it's one that I know a lot of people don't agree with. I really think the Stealth A was the strongest ship before Advanced Edition came out. Or at least right up there with the NGA. And I find it really ironic and a little frustrating that I actually have not won the game with either the Stealth A or the NGA in Advanced Edition. So let's see, if we go... Let's go 1-2 over here just to make sure we don't get run over. Okay, this is really terrible luck. Because this means that I may actually be at the exit of the sector. What? Let's just dump all the air out up here. Let's just dump it all. This is so weird. Okay, so you guys want to fight in here, that's fine. Could probably just take these guys out regardless. Yeah, that is a little bit of a limiting factor, but the thing is that the mini beam on the stealth ship is just so strong. Between the mini beam and the mini laser, or the dual laser, I love 2 shots for 1 power. That you can hold on to that for the whole game. It's just a really big part of what makes it tick for me. But I mean, between some nasty RNG and just some poor decision, let's see if we can get out of the exit with some fuel. I doubt we're going to, but we're stranded. Let's turn the distress beacon on. Oh wait, I can't jump. Let's wait. Here comes the Federation. Okay, although you lack fuel from jumping, you can still use your impulse engines. And let's explore the nearby area. Nothing. Wait. You know it's a bad run when you're having to wait. Okay, the Federation is about to overtake us. Look, and we have our distress beacon. From the surrounding fleet, when you try to sort out exactly what your plan is, one of the many approaching freighters gets into weapons range, and your scanners detect a surplus of fuel. Maybe you can still pull this off. Okay, so we are in oh shit mode right now. That is 2 flat cannons, 1 heavy laser. It's a single shot heavy laser. And we have to kill it. And we're going to be getting a planetary assault in just a moment. This could be the end of this run really before it got on track, which is a little sad, but it might not be. Okay, that's not good. Let's get our Mantis over here to help. Tiny repairs. So the question is the ASB going to be hitting our... Okay, our artillery beam is so important, and we just lost it. Alright. My one worry is that we're going to be taking so much damage here. And without the artillery beam, we can't really do a lot of damage to this ship. Yeah. I think we are, yeah, we're just dead. And that's too bad. But, I mean, it's typical for hard mode, at least for me lately. I could have just jumped straight to the exit and seen if I could have done better there, but sometimes you just run out of fuel. I guess there's one surrender that I could have taken earlier that had, yeah, everyone into escape pods. Where are we going to escape to? We're going to escape to nowhere. It's been a pleasure flying with you all, guys, and we're done. Well, we're not done yet. Now we're done. Federation, kaboom. Well, we're dead. That was fun. Score of 954, which actually puts me in the second best run of this ship. Yay! Yeah. Alright. Let's go back to the main menu here. New game. So there's me in the Federation A. I don't want to say that... I mean, there's always stuff that I can do better, but... I mean, what it boils down to is sometimes you just lose. And that's where you just got to pick back up and do it again. So let's do it again. Y'all have a request for another ship you want to see? I mean, we did the Fed A. Stealth A? Sure. Let's see here. I have not unlocked the stealth. I want to see. I've unlocked the stealth B. Haha. I've barely made it anywhere in the stealth B. And of course, to unlock the stealth C, you have to get through what? The sector 8 of the stealth B. So we're going to do the stealth A. And the Necessario, let's see here. We'll just name this one. Re-release, why not? Now, what I usually do with the Stealth A is sell the titanium casing early. It's a neat system, but it's not really reliable enough. And it has been so long since I played the Stealth A. Starting off with cloaking is just fantastic. Starting with all of these goodies here. 4 engines. I mean, no shields is still kind of rough, but as you saw last time, I took so much damage early, not from one thing, but from missiles. So we have this sector loadout here, civilians, here we go. And we're going to see if we can take this one all the way. Okay, so let's respond, and let's go ahead and get 5 drones and a quest marker. So we'll shoot for that quest marker early. Yeah. And nothing. I want more fights. Oh shit. How did I forget that probably my biggest argument for the Stealth A being one of the best ships is that it starts with long range scanners. So you're always going to know where your fights are. And that is such a big deal, having that from Sector 1, even if it's where one of the ways that the scrap recovery arm really sells things home. So we're not going to auto fire here yet. One hotkey that I do know is the cloak key, though, so we will try and cloak at the last second here. There's the missile. The laser's about to fire. Really? Shit. Alright. Well, at least they missed 2. We get dual lasers again. And I think this is probably the best shot. I want to do 3 system damage, and I want to take their weapons down. So we'll do like this. Pixel perfect aiming. Don't even know if I got it in right. So we got hope for a good dodge. No, we'll get hit in the cockpit instead. That's okay. I guess we'll do the same thing again. And they're trying to run away, which is pretty cute. Whew, that was going for the weapons. Barely got that cloak in. Alright. Let's get a little more aggressive here. Well, probably not a good idea to get more aggressive. And you're dead. Whew, that was really close. Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes. I'm so used to ships being stacked in with systems. So, store, quest, distress. We have a lot to do in the middle of the sector. Oh, but that is so important. So we're going to go down here. And then we're going to have to double back here so that we can go up here and actually exit, because this is not connected. This would have screwed me if I wasn't playing with the little connected node thing. So let's go to the quest marker first. No, the RNG bro is not my friend. So, okay, distress signal. Now, docking with the station can sometimes be bad news, and maybe I've been playing enough Darkest Dungeon where I'm just really hesitant to go into some of these things, but let's do it. It's live stream. What's the worst that's going to happen? I'm going to lose one of my crew? Yeah, one of your crew starts to cough in a spasm. And Weston is now an enemy. Intruders are on board. Awesome. Hey, look, there are worse things that can happen. Isn't that fun? Okay, so what is our plan here? Our plan is to drain the entire ship of air. And hope they don't take out the oxygen system before then. And we're going to turn on the medical bay. So not only did I lose a crew member from some kind of mystery virus, but on top of that, now I have to deal with the fact that I have less people manning my ship. I can't actually close my doors without repairing, but that's not a huge deal. So my brain knew it was a bad idea to take that fight, but I did it anyway. Fortunately, I did not lose 2 in there, and they still insist on fighting me in the med bay, which is good. Really? Don't do that to my scanners. Yeah, this was one of the ones where I do have a pretty good recollection of what's good news, what's bad news. Typically, the no response ones can lead to somebody dying, but sometimes you can also get like, oh, there's a drone schematic, or oh, there's something else. The, oh, by the way, there's like some zombie plague where a parasite takes over your brain, is new for Advanced Edition. I believe it gets countered by having the clone bay. I can't remember for sure. But I can. The nice thing about this ship is that I can still do it with 2 crew members, so that's okay. There are worse things that can happen. Spiders generally suck, but on live stream I generally fight spiders anyway, just because. What's the point of doing this on Twitch if you're not gonna go do something really stupid? Yeah, that was disappointing on Reddit where someone was like, let's debunk why giant spiders don't exist. It's like, they do exist. They're in my dreams. They tickle my little brain stem. Oh, look! Send crew and giant alien spiders are no joke. Oh, that's right. That's right. The clone bay is powerless. Thank you for the reminder. I couldn't remember for sure. But, so, Twitch chat. Do I fight the alien spiders? I want to say yes. I mean, we're in Sector 1. I can just restart, or I can say ha ha ha. Any takers? Going once. Going twice. Let's kill him. Yay! How our team stays in control, and we beat him back. So, what have we learned? That these two survived the neurotoxin because survival of the fittest and all that. The end. That's all we need to know. Yeah, if you restart, you lose. Oh, I wasn't talking about just like straight away restarting. It's just like, it's Sector 1. I haven't lost a lot of time on this run. So we're going to defend the outpost. This is the thing that's really killed the NGA for me. Anti-combat drones just put the brakes on everything. All right, so that bomb could get really annoying. We'll target their weapons again. I'm so disappointed that I won. That's very nice of you. All right, so these are not going to be timed at the same time, so I'm going to have to hope that I take down their weapon system. Okay, this is going to cut into my cloak a little bit, but I gotta fire. That's annoying. Recklessness really is courage. Sometimes recklessness is just recklessness. And that was a good dodge. Thank you, ship. Okay. Now let's do this for 4 damage. Here we go. Make that repair drone work. They actually only have 1 weapon power. No, I got another. I got laser fire in, so that's good. More lasers. Oh, that's it. No, RNG doesn't hate me that much. If I set 2 fires in this room, I mean, that's the other thing. I don't remember if the mini beam or the dual lasers has a particularly high chance of starting fires, but I had pretty good luck with it. So lots of scrap, lots of fuel. Let's see here. Dual lasers, fire chance low, so it does have some chance. All right, store. I think I can hit the store and this fight. But if I can't, the store's connected over there, so it's not a big loss. 57 scrap plus titanium casing to sell can be really good. I can buy shields. I can buy an FTL jammer, which is actually pretty damn useful for this ship. Okay, so dual laser is the same as burst laser 1. Well, alright. Drone control with the system repair drone. Drone control could be a little bit of playing it forward. But let's at least sell the casing. I'm not doing a shieldless run here, so we'll just... There's nothing that really stands out. The only thing that I would get at this point is weapons. I'm actually good on fuel. So I'm just going to hold on to my scrap and maybe buy shields next time. There's not too much to upgrade right now other than cloaking, which could be worthwhile, but I don't need it just yet. So cool, we got extra fights. Alright. And the FTL is charging, and suddenly that FTL jammer is looking like a much better investment. So we'll see if I can get this ship before it runs away. Doesn't really matter if the rebel fleet overtakes me or not. Did that just fire? There we go. Can we dodge it? I don't think we dodge them both. Oh, we got them both. Good. All right. That was way too early on the laser shot, though, so So here, 4 damage. 1, 2. I don't think I can actually squeeze 4 damage this direction, so we'll go like this. 3 vital systems. Go. Oh, good. Fire in the engines. Wasn't that what we wanted? And their weapon systems are down, so there we go. That's lovely. And nobody's in the cockpit, so... And we'll just mini beam again. It's just really finicky. Well, I'll give it another chance here in just a minute. I mean, I know it's like you got to get 2 tiny pixels over. All right. So if we go like this, 1, 2, 3. Go over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it's like it's going to be that room or that room. I don't know. Good enough. So 2, 16. Doing pretty good. This is feeling like stealth runs of old. Famous, famous, famous last words. I mean, I'm down to 2 crew, but that's fine. I don't need to take your bribe, although that is a very, very fancy flat cannon you have. I don't need the fuel that much. Let's just kill him. Go weapons, engine, shields, O2. It's a mirror counterpart. Okay, I'll try. I think I need a diagram for that. So heavy laser. We really want to charge the. We really want to dodge the flat cannon, which is not going to fire for another few seconds. There we go. Good. I don't know if I got that cloak in time. I think that was just a natural dodge. All right, mini beam. I did not. I fired the beam way too early, so we'll try it like this. Reach, damn you. Okay, let's do this. Oh, didn't get it, but I dodged all the flakking. Is that a flak too? Did I just see like way too much flak flying in my face? I think I did. Okay, so we'll just do it like this again. And more generous bribe is not very generous. I want scrap. And I'll just set your shit on fire. Poor Zoltan is going to explode in just a minute, I bet. Which will be fun. And let's just kill him. That's all we need to do. Oh, rock plating. So that was a flak 1. It looks like so many flaks. So 15 scrap. And you realize the ship was under a rebel scout. It's too damaged to put up much of a fight. And convince them to delay the pursuit or destroy and salvage it. The sector layout doesn't really lend very well to me getting the rebel fleet there, so let's just destroy him. Leave its crew. Hope help arrives. Well, help will arrive. See, there's not really a lot for me to do here other than exit. Alright, long-range scanner beacon. And lucky for you, we're not supported a rebellion, so we get extra supplies. Cool. Yeah, we're going to the next sector. 150 scrap. I definitely have some upgrades I can make, but I'm going to play it forward and see what we can do here. So we're going to the rock controlled. Gonna see if we can get the with the long range scanners, crystal unlock could be a little bit easier, but I don't know for sure. No store yet. Probably a good idea just to go ahead and upgrade cloaking. Since I only have 2 crew, probably a good idea to upgrade doors, but I don't want to spend too much scrap just yet. I am gonna need a weapon upgrade to make this run work by the end of this sector. Dual lasers plus mini beam is going to start being a problem if I get level 3 shields. So, oh, you're right. I could buy cloaking. That is very true. Maybe I can get cloaking from my cloaking, and Exhibit will be a crew member on my ship. So, asteroid field. For those of you who don't know, asteroid fields are super easy for the cloaking ship to get through because obviously you can cloak through asteroids. That's how we get through the asteroid belt in our solar system. Advanced cloaking. So, beam weapons are actually also the bane of existence for this ship. And I was actually very lucky to not run into beam weapons once. So this is going to fire it around the same time. I have to kind of know my stuff here. So we're going to cloak a little preemptively. That does expose me to some laser fire, but I really want to not get beamed. Or I can just miss my shots. That's what I really want to do right now. Okay, so my cloaking got damaged. Let's repair. There are worse things to get damaged. Alright. Okay, beam down. That's fortunate. Yeah, did you hear about the shuttle program making it all the way to Titan? It is great. They just use the warp drive to get all the way there. Oh, look, 4 damage. I will never do that successfully again. But that's because there's like a rounded corner in that room, so. Important thing is that I get to kill them before their beam comes back online. Whee! What I don't get in things like Star Trek and stuff is why is it so difficult for them to reverse engineer cloaking and everything. And I'm going to back up here. I'm avoiding the asteroid field because, believe it or not, cloaking does not work against asteroids. And, okay. Well, apparently we've backed ourselves into a corner. We do have the tactical approach quest done. It's probably safer for me to double back. I just hate losing the jumps. I can't. Not until I have shields. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But we'll do it anyway. So that's fuel gone. Points off the valuable score gone. And I can deal with missiles. Missiles are okay. And what I really want to know is, what is Nellis doing and why have I not assigned him to weapons yet? That's so stupid. What was I thinking? I was like, I should be firing things a lot faster than I was, so. We'll shoot the lasers now. Could have held off on cloaking for just a moment longer. And I apologize for the cough. Pixel. There we go. Okay, right in the engines. Who cares? Well, actually, I care tremendously. But I won't repair them until afterwards because it's just 1 damage and nothing's on fire. So see, once again, that targeting, whether it's hard mode targeting or just plain old targeting, where they go after multiple systems at the same time. Good stuff. So let's send everybody into repair. Everybody get in here. Yeah, rock sectors have a lot of hazards, yet like I said, I just want a blank distress beacon with no ship. And I want to have the damage stasis pod, and then I want to get a NG sector that has the Zoltan event, because the Zoltan sector is terrifying if I don't have shields. Which I do have enough to get them now, but I'm probably going to miss a store here. So shields are important, weapons important. Let's go and go to the store. No guarantee they sell shields. I ran into that with a shieldless Zoltan B run that I did before. Or I guess it was a stealth run. Wouldn't have been a Zoltan B. Well, I guess shields are probably the best of all of this. Reconstructive teleport can be a lot of fun if I get crew. Firebomb's nice, but I tend to run out of bombs. Don't need to buy too much else. So let's get shields. Boring, I know, but important. And the fun thing is we can micromanage all of this to have maximum dodge for cloaking time and shield work. So we're going to go back here. That may be the distress beacon we need, actually. So instead of taking this fight here, I am going to prioritize going down here. It's not how I usually play. But if that's the damage stasis spot, I at least want to go for it. Don't hire anyone. I have no monies. And then attack the slaver scum. It's not a great looking ship, but I do have level 2 cloaking, so that's just what we'll do. Alright, so 1 shield, and then there's the missile. Good. Shields up. Lasers active. I might get a new crew member. I might not. I might get missiled in the face here in just a minute. Alright. I don't really like dual lasering there. So, boop. And, nope. And it's an Artemis missile, so that's extra troublesome. So let's go ahead and see if we can knock this out. It's probably more important to do it this way. Good, missile launcher down. Now they can't hurt me. So that's lovely. Now I gotta remember I only have 2 crew, so I can only fight giant alien spiders so many times. We'll take Nim Key. Just dodge that anyway. Alright, so get back to engines. I could have him manning shields, but so I'll have Schultz recover. Yeah, what quest do I not have with the with this again? Bird of Prey. Destroy a ship at full health during a single cloak. Yeah, that takes some special work and some equipment that I just don't have. All right, so moment of truth. Is this going to be the the damaged beacon or stasis pod? Probably not. I mean, there's no guarantee. Nope, it isn't. And we don't have an NG on there, but we do have cloaking. I'm a little surprised it doesn't let me do that. There we go. Okay, use your improved cloaking to get it there. 22 scrap, not bad. Back to the exit. I still have fuel, which is more than I can say about the last run. Pirate-controlled or Zoltan homeworlds? Oh, man. Okay, so I didn't get a weapon, which sucks. I got shields, which is okay. Zoltan homeworlds is actually, if I can get the Zoltan shield, I actually have gotten the Zoltan, every run I've gotten Zoltan shield from on hard mode, I've died a horrible death afterwards. It's possibly worth it still to try and go for it, except for fighting a bunch of Zoltan ships. So we're going to do it. I think you can actually get the... no, you cannot get the damaged stasis pod in Zoltan sectors. So we got this here. I believe it's a blank sector that has that, but we'll see. Okay, so what kind of drone is that? I think it's just a defense 1, so I'm probably okay. And they just have a bunch of lasers, so they're going to have a good time. Alright, so they're all going to fire it around the same time. Alright. Shields down. Can I get all the damage in? Yes. Yeah, it's true there's more stores, you just have to survive getting to them. Okay, so that's a lot of system repair that they have. But so there's no guarantee I'm taking down their weapons here. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm losing it. It's like I had it before when I wasn't thinking about it. Now there's a repair drone there. We'll just do this. 3 damage, whatever. They're trying to run away, but everyone's on the repair train. So that shot's not going to hurt me. Okay, 3 damage is all we need. I think I'm going to accept their 3 fuel surrender offer. That's a little low on scrap, but fuel's so important here. So let's hear more ships. I want to take as many fights as I can to try and farm scrap to get a decent weapon to upgrade from the dual lasers. Although I'll hold on to the dual lasers, and that's cute. That's a lot of mantis. That is a whole lot of mantis. And I didn't upgrade my doors. Hooray. Let's see if I can flush them into the med bay here. Yes, yes I can. Okay. Now that is also a pretty scary weapon layout, but it's more important right now that I actually get people into the med bay before they completely destroy it. I actually don't know if a level 1 med bay can out-heal the damage 3 Mantis can do, so we're going to do a little science experiment today. Nellis is getting obliterated right now. I may have to micromanage health here a little bit. Let's see. Burst Laser 2 is almost online. Only level 1 shield. I'm going to watch Nellis's health, but I think we're going to be okay. Alright. Alright, well, at least I can cloak. Would be better if I turned off some of my systems just to get the cloaks and get the guaranteed dodge, but we'll... Why would we do best practices? Okay, Nellis is dying, but he's gonna be okay. Maybe. I said he's gonna be okay. I promise he's gonna be okay. Unless he's not okay. Whoa! He's not gonna be okay. He's not okay. I repeat, he's dead. That's not good. Alright, well... Hey guys, we lost another crew member. We're about to lose 2 crew members. Okay, yeah. Well, that sucks. Oh well. And I just got ioned. And the weapons. Oh man. Okay, so my scanners are going. My weapons aren't firing. Giant alien mantises got him. I think that's worth using. I think that's how you spell mantises. This is the story of my FTL life lately. Thank you for stunning your own crew member, and I'm really glad that I actually managed to successfully not cloak there. That's awesome. And I still don't have my dual lasers up. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. What I should have done there, hindsight being 2020, is have my... Okay, my cloaking just got hit. This is actually a surprisingly dangerous fight that I feel like I have to keep taking. But... I mean, I'm down to 1 crew. Will my teammates be avenged? Maybe, maybe not. Depends on if these shots hit. We're just running the hell away. And I have to go through anyway, so let's go here. I mean, what's going to happen to Schultz? He's getting boarded in that room. I mean, the good news is that he can survive walking all the way across the ship with no air. I think. I hope. Alright. Yeah, upgrading my doors would have been really nice, but who expects the Mantis Menace to be in the Zoltan sectors? Other than everybody. But yeah, venting, having someone in the door room would have been really nice. But we're here now. 1 crew challenge time. What could possibly go wrong? Other than everything. Oh my god, he has to repair all of it. Suddenly that drone control with the repair drone does not look so bad. So all the repairs are going to be here a little while. You better get that repair skill up in a hurry. Alright. Yeah, that's the fun part. You don't always want to show just where everything's nice and easy all the time. Alright. Let's see here. I'm just going on. Making sure everything's going. By the way, thanks to you all who have popped in here. This is Way to Fail. Still flying the FTL game. And so far, how we've been doing today, pretty awesome. And by pretty awesome, I mean... it's been fun. Has not always been easy. But isn't that the name of the game? That's why we're playing hard mode. I guess it almost could be worthwhile to spend money on additional crew, but once again, my goals have not changed. I still need a weapon. And there's so many fights I can take here. This would have been a fight I wanted to take. Oh well. Yeah, three mantis boarding is just rough. That's also pretty terrible. All right. Well, the good news is that ions may make my shields pretty useless here in just a moment. This is all going to fire all at once, too. All right. And here we go. How was I getting this before where it had all three? We'll just do this anyway. See if we can take down some of our stuff. Getting down piloting is actually a pretty big get. Well, they're all for like level 1 power weapons. But yeah, that's hard difficulty. I don't know. Okay, that's not how we do this. This is where having that one shield's pretty nice, but that heavy laser's going to get a shot into my doors. Probably a breach as well. So we just got to hope against hope that we don't get hit again. Of course, I have no one manning the room, so... Not accepting surrender this time. Let's go ahead and have him repair. Okay, you're down. Oh, no, there's just... So that fire suppression system from last run would be really nice right now. You do not want to fire in your doors. Repeat, you do not want to fire in your doors when you only have one surviving crew. Because this will just pop back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I'd almost prefer a system breach. But I gotta keep him in there. Hopefully cloaking wasn't on fire either. I didn't take a look. Okay, so... gonna go for a little bit of a slower run, I guess, now. Because I need those doors up. It's like I'm not doing terrible on scrap. I still need to get a lot of system upgrades, although with 4 engines and shields, I don't really need to worry so much, or 4 engines and 1 level of shields, I don't need to worry about some things. Because in theory I can move around my engine power as needed the time with cloaking. So what do we got instead? More fights! I thought the Zoltan homeworld was supposed to be a friendly place. Oh, jeez. What? Okay. I thought for a minute I would not actually be able to... I'd have to loop all the way back here to go up there. But those are connected, so that would have been another way to go. At least I'm getting a lot of fights and a lot of scrap. Uh-oh. NG escort takes her attack and retaliates. And if I get hacked in the weapons, this is going to be really bad. This is also really bad. It could be worse if that's a level 2... Okay, now what happens when my cloaking gets hacked? I'm pretty sure I just can't cloak. So we're going to try and... Okay, this is level 2 shield, so I have to time my shots a lot smarter. See, this is where weapon upgrades are going to start to be key. And look, I destroyed a drone. What I really want to do is take out the weapons. So right now, cloaking hack isn't doing a lot. Where do I strike? Right here, I guess. Mini beam power. There we go. Good. Oxygen fire. That's a nice start. Ion weapon down. There we go. Motherfucker. Alright. Well, the bad news is that my weapons are down. The worst news is that I have a hull breach. The good news is that those NGs will definitely be polite and not do anything to try and shoot my ship. Right? I don't technically have to worry about cloaking until a little later. Okay. Okay, my air's out. Would have probably been better to move Schultz over, but let's get you out of there. Alright. Get the cloak in while we can. Because now that I have no air supply, I have to leave this fight. And the downside of that is that I have no alternatives right now. I think my next jump is not a safe jump. Good dodge. I could try and see if I can live the dream, but yeah, this is going to be probably a fight as well. but I can't do enough damage to this ship. Yeah, getting breached in the weapons stunk. And look, another... Oh, this is the end of this run. Alright, so I need to repair my oxygen. I need to get my cloak in. That is a... Oh, that is my... Oh, my cloak wasn't even ready. That's how wonderful things are. Alright, so I only have a 60% evade right now. That is a Ion Blast Mark II. Remember, we are in Sector 3. And we are facing end times right now. I've got to try and get out of here, which I guess technically means I need to cut the air so I can max power to engines. But it's not going to take a lot for this ship just to wreck me. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about some of this damage. Well, well, I can deal with the oxygen fire. The only problem is that I'm going to run out of air. And that's going to be the end of this run. There's nothing I can do, barring a store where I can buy a crew member that can survive in the med bay. And I'll have to make some... Oh, there's a store. Okay, can I buy a crew member? That's my only out right now. You don't sell crew members. Okay, I'm officially dead. Hey, look, I could have gotten a flat cannon, and my run would have been saved. But instead, the problem is that I cannot actually... This is what I have to do. Get up here, level 2 med bay. My med bay, somehow of all things, is not damaged. I can't even make it to the med bay to live. Yay, all crew members have died. Oh, we're down again. That's actually... I've had 2 of my worst runs on the live stream of any of my hard mode runs. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. All right. Main menu. So we're down again. And I was just wanting to challenge failed. We'll just change the title there. Probably got time to try one more ship. We'll see if this can go. Yeah, I want to say good game too, but this is just the kind of the stuff that burned me out a little bit from playing FTL is just the beats that I would get. But today's just been kind of funny. All right, so you can see what I have actually managed to win with. I actually managed to get a victory with the Mantis C, which is a little nutso. Let's see here. What is a ship that I have not played in a very long time? What is a ship that I haven't played in a very long time? I hadn't played that one in a long time. I hadn't played the Slug in a very long time. The Slug's a little slow. Could go for the... Yeah, some of those inefficiencies. Well, I didn't have to sacrifice one of my crew members for just a laugh. Let's go with the Zoltan C. Why not? Beam, Charge Ion... NGC or B? Well, I can take the suggestions here. Do I actually have the NGC? I don't have the NGC. I'd love to have the NGC. You know, the NGB was the only ship that I never won with pre-advanced edition. It is my white whale, as it were. So we're going to think positive here, and we're going to go with the NGB. We're going to make it to Sector 8. No, we're not. We're going to try. We're going to try really hard. So let's see here. NGB, what do we know about it? It starts with horrible weapons. Not that horrible, it just needs some support. Starts with drones. Some of these are going to get sold. Drone reactor booster doesn't matter. Let's just do it anyway. Alright, so what is the first thing I do every time with this ship is I will open the pod bay doors. We don't need any air in any part of this. And I can actually go ahead and get these drones up. Thinking positive. Okay, when you say the alternatives are worse, you're kind of joking there because the alternative to playing the NGB is not playing the NGB. And that's usually better. So, aid the civilian ship. Okay, we can do this. We can win. We'll need a system repair drone right now. We have our little one shield versus a burst laser 2 and a heavy laser. And we're going to go for the weapon systems really hard. I said really hard. Hey, I only got hit in the drone control. That's not bad. Ah, miss. Alright. Well, my oxygen's down. I guess that's not... Well, that's fun. Micromanage the weapons. So we can get the second system repair drone out. I have the power for it. Alright. It's almost just like, what, 4 runs in 1? Maybe? If I die on the first jump, I guess I just am going to lose, like, my... all my FTL street cred I ever had, which isn't a lot, but... Alright. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, drones are gone. No, you're right. I can't get 2 heavy laser shots, but I think part of the problem is that I'm dead. No matter what I do. But I do, like I said, I do really appreciate the criticism here, because that's something that... It's the little things like that, that playing a little better, giving 2 shots in when the heavy ion damage is up, could have made the difference in stopping this onslaught of damage. But as it were, we'll send you to the back of the ship and say, oh, you didn't even make it. First jump. First jump. 30 points. Not our record for the NGB, but the lowest score I've gotten. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay, so that was the NGB. We've got time for another run, I think. Any other suggestions for things that will kill me? Man, I will show you my score screen. This is all hard mode. I have actually won on hard mode. I haven't won on hard mode in about 20, 25 runs, but I have won on hard mode. So we can get back to that. Let's see here. What do we do? I'll take another suggestion from the viewers if you want. Is that NGB or NGB? If you want me to try it again, I'll be happy to try it again. See if I can do it a little bit better. See if we can stretch it out a little bit further. But I'm happy to play whatever. I could always play the slug and try and go for the victory unlock, but that's proven horribly unreliable. The Zoltan A. I don't mind doing the Zoltan A. Let's see here. I do have the Zoltan A. I do have the Zoltan B. I do have the Zoltan C. Yeah, we'll do it. Let's see here. The adjudicator will just say, I don't know. I'll just name it positive, happy thoughts throughout all of this. I really do like the Zoltan A. Halberd Beam, one of my favorite weapons in the game. You just gotta punch through the early stuff and know when to sell your Lido, as it were. Alright, 1. Hey, I didn't die. I already beat the last game. Alright, so we're just gonna do a little something like this. And now we wait. At least the Zoltan A starts with 1 shield and everything. The thing is that I'm so pessimistic that eventually it pays off. So, I mean, that's one way to look at it. 1-1. Wow, really? Okay. I thought I'd be able to take out that shield, but I did enough damage. Could try and punch through with the Lido, but there's not really a point, because they're dead. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to this. It's like, oh, it's a fight. Yeah, I guess it's just you can't beat the hacking. Okay, you can't, but we'll tip generously so we get a quest marker, more drone parts. That's worth going to. This will actually be a really nice run over there to the exit. Lots of jumps. Alright. Put away your guns. Let's just have a good time here. I should be able to get four. Should be able to get 4 rooms here. There we go. Alright. And I'm going to be... While this is going, I got to shoot out a quick message. So we'll actually auto-fire this because it's not going to really change how I play this very much. So let's see here. Alright. Oh, that's right. When I screen off of that, it actually pauses. Derp! Sorry about that. Well, I'll grab that information in just a moment. Anyway, we do have the auto fire here. Things should be going pretty well. I do need to type out like 4 more numbers before I send something out real quick. There we go. Ship explosions! That's good. I apologize for the delay. But there we go. All right. Thank you for putting up with that. 15 scrap and a charge laser or a laser charger. Is that actually the first weapon that I've gotten this run? Like on any of these today, just like a weapon from an event? I think so. Yeah, RNG's not exactly been in my favor, but the charge laser is going to be worth holding on to. Let's see here. Send your crew in the shuttle to put out the fire. Doc and trying to rescue survivors. We're going to play a little safer this time, and we failed. We got 7 scrap, 4 hull damage. And my air's out. Gonna fix that up. Alright. I'm going to go up here while that's going on. I assume we're not going to get another fight. Well, okay, the first new weapon that I've... Wow. Does that include stores, Leia's site? I hope not. That'd be really embarrassing if it's just I haven't even gotten things from stores. But I think you're right. That's really sad. Alright, so I'm not too threatened by their weapon systems. Yeah, it's been that kind of day. I mean, I think my 3 scores combined for my 3 runs are actually less than the last run I had for my YouTube channel. That is so sad. It's like, and it's not because I'm trying to play on hard mode just for funsies. I can actually kill them if I do this, so I might as well do that. No need to take out the weapons when and I'm trying to hit the cloak button, like, cloak, damn you. 6 fuel's too good to pass up Sector 1. Just too good. I don't really need the med bay right now, but in case bad RNG happens. Because wasn't it, yeah, the stealth run, it was all I need's a weapon. The run before that was all I need is to just hold something. Be interested to look back and see videos and everything of all this. Alright. Nothing here. Quest marker. We'll do this first. So I can safely sell the Lido now. And we're going to fight this mercenary. Because F him. I hate this loadout for the Zoltan Cruiser, though. But I'll tell you, that NGB run was epic. Just straight out epic. And Zoltan shields are really nice because that actually ate 2 damage. The only time I've ever gotten a perfect clean kill against the flagship was with the Zoltan A. And that one came with an asterisk as well because due to a bug or a glitch, one of the drones in the drone swarm actually revived inside the shield and it hit me for 1 damage. And that was actually a bug that was acknowledged by the developers. I don't know if that was fixed for Advanced Edition or not. I'll accept their payment. That's not very paltry. That's good enough. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I've got time to hit all 4 of these. And I've got fuel to hit all 4 of these. And once again, it's my least favorite configuration of Mantis ships. And they have an ion weapon, so I gotta be a little bit on notice. But they're gonna have to actually punch through stuff, which I don't think they'll be able to do in time. Oh, so it has not actually been fixed. Oh well. Well, they did have more important things to do, like release a bunch of free content and make a very good tablet edition. Not that I have a tablet, but... Well, you know, some of us have at least lived through one century to say wait till the next century, so it's always possible. I may have just made a mistake. I may get overtaken by the rebel fleet. Okay, it's a flat cannon. Whatever. Halberd beam's just gonna make mincemeat of everything right now. And then it'll all be good. Except for this flat cannon. Oh, good. I actually got some pretty good luck there. Alright. Ugh, I did not want the flat cannon to be the one that came back. Yeah, I'm a little surprised at the resiliency of their shields here today. Alright. Get those repairs in. Oh, you really got another flak shut off. That sucks. Very well. Worse things can happen. At least they're dead. I think they're dead. They're dead. Would really love another crew. The one thing that I don't like about this ship is that the loadout is just... It takes so much walking. Oh! Uh-oh. Rebel fleet early. I have to upgrade my engines. I definitely miscalculated that. Oh, well I can pay 23 scrap to have them delay the rebels. That may just save me. I may have made it. I don't know. We're not going to risk it, though. I hate losing 23 scrap. Discover useful materials waiting for them. We get 5 more hull damage. That's annoying. Alright, NG controlled or Uncharted Nebula. We got to go NG controlled because that gives us the best chance at the Crystal Cruiser. Again. Hey, I made it out of Sector 1. So that's a plus. Yeah, better safe than sorry. Pretty much the opposite of my philosophy from the prior run, which was let's just take on all the events that could kill my crew and then watch my crew die. GG Stealth A. Oh, hello, fire. I do love this little bottleneck that will kill things. It's just too bad that my crew is not going to be terribly happy here. So, Distress Beacon. Is this going to give us the damage stasis pod? No, giant alien spiders, which we will leave the F alone, because who really wants Zoltans to take on giant alien spiders? Nobody is the answer to that question. And assistance, try and shield the ship, and the crew dies. Sorry, guys. Alright. There's a store. It is not conveniently placed, but we're going to go... We're going to go to it now. It's early enough in the sector where I might as well. I can sell some things. A second halberd beam. That's actually really funny. But we're not going to do it. Leto is gone. Zoltan shield. Why is it only 40 scrap? I guess I don't really need to buy too much repair. I don't know. What if those giant alien spiders are rebel sympathizers? I mean, it feels like it. So normally this is where I'd buy the halberd beam and hold on it too much. I'm actually okay with my weapons right now. I gotta remember that. I'm actually okay with my weapons. I could buy hacking. That cuts into my other system upgrades. But hacking is so nice to have. But so is having better shields. And woefully awful engines. I think I'm going to just... What did we say we were going to do today? Play it safe. I've died too many times. So now I've got a little bit more defense and I can actually Commit 85 scrap to getting enough weapon power to use my weapon. 12 fuel is going to be kind of tough. And no long-range scanners to see what's out in space. Alright, so this ship can't hurt me. But I can put some good hurt on it. So that's a positive. Let me just check one other thing real quick. Alright. Sorry again about that. And we shouldn't be paused. There we go. Any day now. So I guess we can have some nice casual conversation about the state of the world while we wait for this halberd beam to charge. That's the fun part of. Oh, really? You don't want to do that, mister. You really don't. Another thing I like about the Zoltan A is it does start with level 2 doors. Not that it matters as much in hard mode, but it's nice to. It's a nice thought. He'll probably break through that door in time. Get one shot by my Zoltan crew. Yep. What? You just beam back onto your ship that's about to explode. Might as well heal you guys now. One thing that still frustrates me as well is how Zoltans power and depower rooms as you walk through them. Which makes cloaking really terrible on the Zoltan A, because the cloaking room is like right here. And if you have to send your Zoltan crew through, if you don't have like them all stacked in the weapon system, it gets to be a really big pain. So let's see. How are we connecting to the exit? Over here. Alright. Let's get the one that gets us the most information for the system. Oh, good thing I have shields. Alright, so I can't get their weapon system at the same time, but I can do this. Should be able to get all 4. There we go. Wow. Are they getting like double asteroid pounded or something? Because that, you never ever see asteroids actually do system damage like that. There we go. They're dead. Yeah, cloaking and Zoltan shields is the dream. I don't know if we'll get there. Alright, so one store down. Still got some more jumps. I'm going to go up here. Okay, let's assist. Prepare for a fight. This won't be so bad. It might not even be able to board me. Actually, you know what? Can't I hit all these rooms? No, not with the halberd beam. It's the pike beam that'll let me hit every single room in this ship. Practically. I do not think they'll be able to punch through my Zoltan shield in time. Not like that. Okay, so just a little more damage. No, I don't think shields increase the number of asteroids. There's a few events that are bugged where if you select one of the options, you get twice the amount of asteroids fired at you that you normally should. And while it's not great, it does make for it's once again one of the things the developers have acknowledged, but I don't know if it's really been worked on. So that's a burst laser too. That's a little bit more of a threat. Like I said, my next 85 scrap is definitely going to be going to here. Some good dodging. That big 24% chance. Alright. They may not actually break through my shields here either. Oh, I didn't know that about the number of shields and number of asteroids. Good to know. I mean, it makes sense. Just from a design standpoint, oh boy. I definitely do not. 1, 2, 3. I think I have 3 jumps. Hey, Amor Plot. I cannot pronounce things once again, and I apologize. There's a second store. Probably not going to have anything worthwhile compared to upgrading my stuff, but Flak 2 and Ion Bomb. Those are both really, really good. The Flak 2 takes 3 power, So that is a really huge commitment for stuff that I can't actually use right now. So while that'd be great, I'm not going to do it. These things are all pretty good. I really enjoy the Flak 2. Flak 1's probably better just from a charge and number of shots fired standpoint. So I'm gonna sit on what we got. I'm not gonna buy any fuel. I just want to get more scrap. And yay, we don't get overtaken at the exit. That 23 scrap that I spent kind of feels like a waste. I don't need missiles or drone parts, so that's really nice to upgrade my reactor. Saves me some scrap later. Next sector. Rock-controlled sector. Going down here completely takes out the possibility of the unlock. So we're going to go to the Uncharted Nebula instead. Alright. Probably nothing there, but more jumps, more fun, right? Definitely not going to run out of fuel from lack of encounters. That will never happen in an Uncharted Nebula. Which I love that even though it's Uncharted, there's still like all these things waiting for me here. Alright, this is one of the more annoying things that I'm just going to have to deal with. This is actually a really dangerous ship. And it can do a lot of damage to me. I'm going to have to run from this fight, I'm pretty sure. Because I don't have... my shields are getting ioned, which is terrible. Okay, I can't even damage the ship. What was I thinking? It's like, oh, you can shoot the halberd beam in the shield room and it won't do shit. Okay, so... let's get out of here. Well, I mean, that's the thing, is that space is really, really big. And still, this is like one drone. One drone. Oh, wow, it's actually... is this just going to be it? Is this actually just going to be the end of the run? No, because they're jumping away, even though I'm getting owned. That's fine. You can run all you want. That is fantastic. That is a great choice. I mean, sure, you could have actually... I don't know. I don't have level 2 oxygen, so this probably isn't going to work very well. All right. Let's not kill our crew here again for things like this. Yeah, it's not great how things went. But still, we carry on. Yeah, for those of you who have missed it, and I will have this VOD available on Twitch, and I will put it up on my YouTubes, which I guess this is a decent time to go ahead and say, what's my channel? Here is your station identification. Way to fail self on YouTube, way to fail self on Twitter. Bloop. There we go, back to this. Yeah. What's going to be really nice is I have some short runs I'm going to be able to put up there just so that you all can see. I did have an NGB run where it's very true. I could have possibly squeezed in some more damage before the ion left off, but I didn't, so here we go. Alright, we're good. We're alive. We could run out of fuel. Oh boy. Another one of these loadouts. Well, I guess I can go up here and then cut back down there for the exit. I've just got to get in fights where I can actually do things. And this is a risky jump because if there's no store or anything... Open fire. Level 2 shields again. That's not good. I need to fight things that have level 1 shield. Because my charge laser's not going to do anything, so... This is just like going to be a wasted sector at this rate. I mean, we're in Sector 3. There's still going to be ships with 1 shield. Am I in Sector 3? Oh, I can't even remember what sector I'm in now. Oh. This is the part where I realized I didn't realize I got boarded. Alright. Well, now I'm not dodging anything. Oh, that is so... That's a good burn. That was a really nice burn in line of sight. The message is, and I'll read it in its entirety because not everyone's going to be able to see it who's watching this later. If only you had some kind of missile weapon that would let you at least take down shields a little bit. That is so true. Halberd cannot go through 2 shields. The idea for me, at least in my most optimist, happiest of worlds, was to, wow, barely dodged Marcus getting bombed to death there. Maybe. But in the idealist of circumstances was I'd have enough scrap to actually increase my charge. And that didn't work out. So where's the border this time? Going to that room. But yeah, that is that's a sweet, sweet burn. And it's all because I had the charge laser already. Let's get out of here. And now I can actually recover and repair and let this mantis suffocate himself real quick. Of course, he's going to be able to tear through all the doors. Will he get the door control or will he just die? I think he's going to make it to door control. Nope. Alright, so we got to heal you. We got to repair with you. Whoa! Whoa, no. I just killed Marcus, guys. Bye, Marcus. That sucks. Alright. And that's why it's fun to not have scanners in a nebula and not be able to see any rooms. I still don't have my air on. I am officially losing my brain. And if nothing else, at least I hope this can serve as a good public service announcement of you need to turn your air on when you're trying to do things. Unless you're Linnaeus, and then you can just say, haha. Yeah, Marcus might have... You're absolutely right. Marcus might have been able to live if he had immediately turned around. You were talking about... And wait, let's say... I just want to say... You were talking about my little inefficiencies. Yeah, I don't go for little inefficiencies on this run. It's like big honking mistakes. He went from the engine room to the weapons room, to the shield room. There was air there. He made it all the way through the corridor. And it made it all the way into the middle in here before I realized, wait a minute, there's no air. Maybe I've just been playing too much with a clone bay lately. Oh good, another store. And now I'm going to have to buy fuel. Yeah. Well, hey, at least I got that reactor boost upgrade from before. Oh look, a burst laser too. The hard part about buying the burst laser 2 is that it blocks me out from upgrading my systems right away. The nice thing about buying the burst laser 2 is that I can actually poke through shields a little bit. So that's what we're doing. It's probably the wrong move, but it is the move we're making. Oh good, level 1 shield. Now you can just go back to this. I guess we'll turn off the air again and just halberd beam. These are the kind of fights we need. At least my Zoltan shields don't take power somehow. Well, it's not because they don't take power somehow. They get powered by the faster than light travel. Or that's what Mommy told me. Yeah, I mean, it would take... of course, now they have their shields up. All right. No, this ship wasn't randomly selected. I've been taking a viewer request today, so let's see here. Knock that down a little bit. I guess I can just... Oh, good, medbay's on fire. That's a good start. I guess I can just actually try and go really efficient here. And look, I got boarded again. Alright. Just tuck you in here. All we need is the level 2 shields. 5 fuel, 12 scrap, I'll take it. If it gets all this other stuff to stop hurting me. Alright. What did we not learn? Gotta put air in the system. Yeah, I'll make sure to put that NGB run on whatever places you can point and laugh at me at later. But this has actually been, I don't know. You lose this many times in a row even on hard mode, and there's a reason for it. And I think today's kind of living proof of where is my mind with this game. It's not quite where it used to be. To the other space lamp? Well, Shrike Linnaeus, if you must know, the other space lamp decided, at the behest of the person controlling him, to run through a bunch of rooms without air before I realized it. So, good game, well played. And let's see here. Attempt to follow, and sensors can't pick up anything. Well, that's... At least we're living in a sea of hopelessness. And now we're going to have some big times here. Now the good news is that I do have some system power here. If I had kept the Lido missile, I could have punched through shields slowly but surely. And maybe made a better run of this. I guess for now it's probably better if I target shields, because these weapons are not going to be synced up significantly, or at least not long enough. So this is going to be a long fight. Hey look, my shields are on fire. This is going to be a short fight. Remember when I had cloaking for one of my ships? Nope. No, I don't either. Alright, I'm at 1 health. Let's go up here and see if there's anything good that we can get. In fact, if my shields are... Okay, we're going to avoid provoking the ship. Okay, good. My shields are not on fire, so that's a plus. The minus is that my door control is broken, so hopefully there's still air in the ship. I'm not dead yet. I have come back from being 1 shield down, but definitely mischief mismanaged for sure. This is really funny. This is going to be possibly the first live stream I've had where I did not get a victory in the run. As weird as that sounds. That's one of those things you gotta take my word for it, because the first live stream I had, I guess that's not true. I did have another live stream where I didn't win. Yeah, that guy didn't have cloaking. The thing is that well, the thing is that between the halberd beam that's right there and just the you're probably right, I might have been able to take him. But 1 halberd shot without having my shields repaired, because my shields were not repaired at all, would have meant instant death. Alright. So not swinging for the fences. Swinging for the fences, not good either way. Hey, do you want to go to the abandoned sector or the abandoned sector? Both of these are bad news. I'm at 1 health. Oh, look, there's a hull breach. We'll keep it there. We're looking for anything. And greetings. We have attempted to understand a Regis news. Visitors, says Linnaeus. And can you help with our mission? Great. Here's some junk metal, which is apparently space currency. What can we do with this gift of 46 scrap that will save us right now? I don't know. I really don't know. Speed hole. That's very positive. Which is great because this ship is all about happy thoughts. Alright. They have 2 levels of shields. And strangely no active weapons are being checked. Let's try and contact the Lanai ship. And ignore and continue. It chirps response, expunge, floral proposition. You try to clarify the answer with no avail. Both you and the Lanai certain end the transmission despondently. So no fight. Well, let's see. Well, here we go. Level 2 shields. Hacking. And the ABS. But it's not targeting me. That's new. Maybe it's not that new. But yeah, where I really mismanaged this run was A, selling the Lido too early for not really any payout. So I couldn't get the halberd beam to at least poke into the shields a little bit. And there's one. Okay, so no med bay for today. I gotta hope that they hit the shields. Here we go. I gotta hope that I somehow dodge a missile. I don't know if that's happening. Hull's critical. There we go. We might survive this one yet. Yeah, I've never had an encounter where the anti-ship battery was not targeting me. Yay! Break part, you decide to salvage it while the opportunity arises. Finish off the assailant, help the anti-ship battery, but the fight rages on in the distance, and we leave. 73 scrap. I mean, I could try and go defensive here, but my goal is still... I'm not going to do anything with my run if I don't get my weapons power upgraded. So we're going to do 1 and hope that we can get like some random event scrap. We only have 3 fuel. Let's see here. Continue. Distress beacon. 1 fuel left. Yeah, positive thoughts. There we go. Crew defense system is saying they can't repair without being fired on. Let's help. Hey, look, we have all these options. Fire on it from a distance, and there we go, free scrap. The station does not seem happy with your solution, and we leave. Alright, I have 1 fuel left. There's a store up here. I can probably... I mean, I have to... I've backed myself into a corner where I have to do this. So if I go to the store, do I have anything to sell that's not... I can't sell my crew. I can sell the Zoltan shield. You want a coin flip to not lose the game. See, we're doing good. We're doing good. It's like I don't know. Going to the store probably doesn't net me anything positive because fuel's going to be 3 here, so we'll take our chances. All I have to do is not take damage. All I have to do is not fight a ship with a flat cannon and a missile launcher. And everything else that's so very nice. All right, this is gonna be for all the marbles. I got to get a good shot in with the burst laser, and then I got a halberd beam, and I got to deactivate everything before they can do damage. Can we live? I don't know. Oh, I shot that so early. Nope. Well, that was fun. Would you call this a coin flip to make it out alive? I don't think so. Alright. We're dead. I deserve that one, but I got over 1,000 points. Once again, you can see not my greatest of all time. But unfortunately, I am going to have to call this stream here. I do want to do this again in the future. Maybe even this week around the same time. So we'll see if that does happen. But I do appreciate all of you who did show up, all the communication. It's great. You're welcome to check me out and some of my old content as well on the YouTubes or otherwise. Here it is again for those of you who hadn't seen it. But yeah, that's the thing, is that I have had some good success in runs lately, but it's been fun today. It's a good day in FTL when you get 4 runs in about 2 hours. Full runs. Not always the best runs, but full runs. But just the same, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for sticking around. Feel free to check out more content otherwise. And look out for the streams in the future. I'll be doing FTL again. See if I can tighten up my play a little bit more. But that's it for now. Yeah, and I appreciate all the feedback I got from all of you all. And I can put it to use next time. So thanks again for watching. Let's take everything down. And I'll have VODs up here, including look out for I'll have it on Twitch here, the best NGB run ever. Thanks for watching. This is Way to Fail. See you next time. Stay positive. It's FTL. You're supposed to die. It's fun. Take care.